So, after cleaning the glass, Caitlin pushes the rock hard on the brake, and the moment she sees a body leaking out, she's gonna whip up a slick pass your mama hasn't seen before.
Tremendous move, and we are tied right now. Clark to Samuelson, and there is...
Holy moly, Halle Berry. Despite 3 green shirts ahead of her, CC smoothly threads a tight window to get the ball to Katie Lou for the easy 2. I mean, we already know how lethal of a bucket getter the lady wearing 22 is. So in this episode, let's switch things up and highlight her vision as well as her elite playmaking by breaking down her delicious dimes and amazing assists. And with that said, you better put your mink coat on and pop one of them Cuban cigars, cause this one is about to get fancy.
To the Commissioner's Cup final, what a dish, down the floor, Wallace on a beautiful delivery from Clark.
Anyway, to get this assist party popping, let's fire things up with this gorgeous wraparound pass in traffic.
Clark behind the back, Zenano with...
Now, I don't know how she finds Zenano with that crazy thread, but I'm sure as hell that is because CC has some eyes on the back of her head. And speaking of which, here's another mind-blowing no-look dime coming from the queen of prime time.
Them are above the break except for one corner triple. Averaging almost 3 per game.
So as soon as she sees the defense backpedaling, CC steps on the gas and then sneakily slings the rock to AB like a modern day ninja. I mean, the skill level of this lady is definitely off the charts. And since we're talking about skills, check out this next one where CC showcased her full arsenal on both ends of the floor.
Shifted towards Clark. Clark with the block. Behind the back in traffic. Caitlin Clark the dish to Warnock for the layup.
The swat away, followed by the crafty breakaway before shoveling it up for the walk in the park layup. Now, I know y'all must be hyped with that fancy dime, but see, it ain't got nothing over this next eye-popping play.
He's closing in on it, give and go with Boston. Clark, kick out, here's Mitchell, you bet!
I mean, after receiving the leather, Caitlin just pirouettes around like a roulette, then sprays it out to Mitchell, who then cashes in the rainbow triple. Anyway, Caitlin surely does know how to make tough passes like that look so easy, cause against Colorado, CC also pulled a more difficult dime than that, which went something like this.
Bounces, needs help, finds Stolke, what a pass! And Stolke lays it in!
Despite her defender harassing her like straight jacket crazy, CC squeezes one in and hits the girl with a bun in stride and on the money. See, setting up people on backdoor cuts has always been part of Caitlin's wheelhouse, and if you ain't got enough of that, here's another stealthy dime from CC to Kelsey.
In the double-digit range here for 4 straight. Clark bouncing, there's Mitchell.
So after sucking a couple of bodies, Mitchell dives to the open spot, and with just a split-second peek, CC bounces it off to her for the wide-open left-handed flick. Well, apart from that sick highlight, there's also another moment where Caitlin spoon feeds her teammate with a sumptuous serving, and I'm talking about none other than this play right here.
Wheeler quickly up court. Boston running the floor for the layup.
Damn, CC just dropped that leather to her rim roller like a reliable DoorDash driver. I mean, Caitlin's passing instinct and vision are simply on another level, and versus the New York Liberty, her insane playmaking skills were highlighted once again, courtesy of this tough assist.
Clark with the shot clock fading, great look, and Smith.
Even if 2 black shirts are hounding her, CC fires a quick one from her hip coming off a spin, which feeds Nalissa Smith for the easy scoop in. See, putting her in jail doesn't make any difference because she will always find a way to deliver the goods. I mean, here she is, making a fool out of not just 1, but 2 defenders at the same time.
Screener when Zenano's not guarding her up top. How do you guard Caitlin Clark? Well, that's what you do.
Sweet Jesus, CC just forced them ladies to play tic-tac-toe with her even if they didn't want to. Well, speaking of playing games, here's Caitlin once again, pulling all kinds of tricky moves before feeding AB with a tasty dime.
Got it done inside the arc. Here is Clark with some space. Clark behind the back. Oh, showing off the moves.
First, she rocks them with a little go behind. Then after stomping the brakes, Caitlin lasers a pinpoint bounce pass, which AB grabs and chugs down. I mean, it goes without saying that CC and AB are one of the most dynamic and lethal duos in the W right now. And to add more truth to that, here's a picture-perfect pick and roll action that will make John Stockton and Karl Malone come out of retirement.
She said 155.
Well, there are a few
25 pounds.
factors in.
That two-woman game is simply unfair, and the same thing can be said about the situation right here when Caitlin throws a fireball on top of 3 defenders.
Late season top 20. She needs some empty space on the shelf to rolling to the basket for an easy
Even if there was little space to operate, CC didn't hesitate as she whipped a blistering bullet pass towards the golden-haired lady who got a huge mass. See, Caitlin is no stranger when it comes to handing out dimes like that, because against the Las Vegas Aces, she did them casino girls dirty with this slick curveball.
Leads the league in scoring.
Clark. Oh, beautiful bounce pass. Seemingly no.
In case you didn't notice, that one went through A.J. Wilson's legs, which means that even the league MVP can't handle the passes Caitlin is dropping on a nightly basis. And since we're still talking about one-handed passes, we can't end this video without reliving this amazing feat.
Caitlin Clark to Smith.
So after seeing Smith sneaking behind, Caitlin darts a blinding rocket pass, leaving the entire New York defense dazed and disoriented. Anyway, that's not the only time the defense can't figure out what just happened, because in the game versus the Phoenix Mercury, CC did the same thing, but this time around it hit faster and the pass was crispy.
Clark, nice feed. Wallace with the layup.
I mean, on the break, CC strides as fast as a loose gazelle, and when she notices the cutter, she dimes it off the hardwood and hits the designated target, who lays it in right under. Now, to give this dime compilation a different flavor, why don't we go back to seeing some delicious behind the back, starting with this fast break attack.
Allen, who couldn't finish, behind the back again for Clark. Give her another assist.
Man, that pass is just plain filthy, and since it is so nice, how about we see it twice? However, in this instance though, it's the Washington Mystics' turn to play as the victim.
Samuelson, nice pass there to Clark. Clark behind the back. Oh, it's Smith.
Anyway, we're now down to our last clip, and to prove further just how lethal Caitlin is as a dime dropper, here's CC delivering another accurate assist despite the initial error.
Attack there from Griner, doesn't get the call. Clark working the baseline, it knocked off the underside of the backboard, did a nice job to recover, and bounces.
Well, I hate to cut things short just like Muggsy Bogues, but that's all the time we have left, folks. Anyway, until then, this has been the Hoop Doctor. Thanks for tuning in. Be safe and adios.